Okay, so it's early December '64, and we're basically setting up our new line here in Virginia from um, Stafford through Manassas and then onto Clark. Down here in the peninsula, looks like Forrest has escaped off to somewhere. General Meade and Sedgwick will return back to um, Williamsburg. 73rd Division here will hold. Actually, we do have an extra. We don't have any extra supply wagons, but we do have an extra general that we can provide. Currently, we can't actually move to Fort Monroe. It says we cannot reach the destination from here. I'm not really sure why that is. So I guess we'll give it a turn and see what happens. We're going to try to take back this our coastal artillery, though. The Liverpool Rams did come into Richmond, and you can see how much has been built in Richmond. A lot. So lots of arsenals, armories, and so forth. The general plan is to send our large corps from Pensacola to move on Charleston, and then we are going to double back and drop off between just to the northwest of Savanah here, as that is a coastal water. So we'll need to run the fort, but we have a pretty strong navy, so I feel like we can do that. General Buell will come down and take over this corps command since what's his name? They're too far away from Grant to be effective. I actually need to move Grant down one region to provide bonuses down here. But here's how kind of things currently look along the Alabama-Georgia line. Basically, it's several large corps facing several other large corps. Howard was forced back because of the weather being so bad, so we need to move him forward one. And then he could march the son of a gun if Dix is attacked, which I think is probably pretty unlikely. We can't really stay supplied out here, so I'm going to send Barry's corps back to Little Rock, but we'll continue to watch Johnston. Cavalry Brigade will continue to assault. I guess we've just left Louisiana now, we're in Texas. Hopefully we'll take Austin. Where's Austin this turn? And I'm also moving on San Antonio. Yeah, so they're going to get dropped off here in Oak. Okay, I think that is pretty much it. So let's run the turn and see what happens. Okay, nothing huge. It's like we lost one to an option event and one to neutral value. No big battles. It was mostly skirmishes with our various partisan and cavalry units that are all over. So yep, the new lines are now set here in Virginia, and let's see what else. Yeah, we were not able to get that coast artillery. We're not able to bring it to battle, so that's a bit of a bummer. Let's see if we can attack. So next turn we'll be able to attack. It may have just been because of the weather or something. I couldn't quite figure out why we couldn't attack, but Forrest was definitely gone. That is for certain. Pope now, let's see if we can see it. So Pope now actually is up to provide bonuses, so such a score will kind of get back to like a more normal ability next turn. Interestingly, I didn't mention this last time, but our general that that assaulted the militia unit, and DC was killed. That's the second time we've lost a corps or army commander through attacking a militia unit. So your commanders, generals can definitely get killed, even in the lower casualty battles. As you can see, it's very snowy. Here is looks like there's a looks like there are two Liverpool Rams down here. So there was no battle, but we have at least we found them. We can't really see what's here in Charleston, but from here there are a number of options: running the forts and dropping off behind, taking one of the forts, or what I plan to do actually is well, maybe not. There's a very large. Looks like there's a very large force here now, so that may not be the thing to do. So I'll have to kind of think about what we want to do. Yeah, can't really see what is there. We were able to destroy the railroad here, and in theory this blocks movement, although it seems to be hit and miss on some of these occasions. We did take finally take Austin, so we now control the capital of Texas, another one added to the list. And we're close to taking San Antonio, which of course has a recruiting depot. So it looks like the weather is snowy, but otherwise it's okay. Our Indian unit was defeated, so now this we have a militia unit that's now disappeared, is now in there. That's under siege. Yep, I think those are pretty much the highlights. So if we look at where things are, 119 versus 89 on the morale. We're up to 72 victory points, and they're at 15. So pretty big difference now. We also have slightly fewer casualties, by about 30,000 than the Confederacy. Okay, that's pretty much it. I'll see you next time.